What's up, good people? What's up, good people? Glad to be here. Man, beautiful day. As you can see, I'm in Daytona Bike Week 2026. I'm just getting here. Man, I had a horrible week. I got horrible news. I'm not on my bike, not on my tools, but I'm still here. You know I can't miss it. So we're still gonna see what's going on, see what I can get anyway, and I'll fill you in along the story what happened, man. But hey, when you love this thing, you're still gonna make a way. So glide in there. Check out Bike Week, baby. Live in effect from a different perspective this year. I'm on these tools, not on my regular tools. Imagine that. Here we go.
Hey, I'm about to go level up. I cannot settle for nothing. I never been regular. Always knew I could do better. I finally made it this far and I'm not looking back. Later to see all the time that I put in. Now me and the money are way too attached. Still repping 919. The city is mine and I put it all on the map. Coming for what I deserve. I put in the work. Now I'm about to level up.
All right, family. So yeah, I had a rough week. Here's what happened. My motorcycle developed over time what I thought to be an inner primary leak. Nothing catastrophic, not the end of the world. And if you saw in my previous video, I took it to my friends down at Manic Cycle, Sean and Pat, and had them take a look at the primary, specifically the seals and gaskets, which they replaced. And it was good. The work was done right. I watched them do it. But that leak was persistent. And when something built at this level, or any big bore motor for that matter, doesn't respond to a surface level fix like gaskets and seals, you know the answer lives somewhere deeper. Now, the motorcycle community in South Florida is small. Word travels fast, very fast. And George, the owner of All American Cycle, the man who designed and built this 147 cubic inch motor, heard about the situation. Guess what he did, y'all? He picked up the phone. Unprompted, without nothing obligating him to do so. He didn't have to make the call to me. Nobody would have blamed him for not making the call, but that's not who George is. He called, he listened, and then without hesitation, he says, "Bring it in to me. Let me take a look." Just like that. No conditions, no questions, no back and forth. Just a man who genuinely cares about the machines he builds and the people who ride them. That kind of integrity is rare. And in a world where people do the minimum, George did the most. That call meant everything, so I agreed. I brought the bike in. And when George got his hands, on that motorcycle, about maybe 10 to 15 seconds later, he looked at it and the diagnosis finally revealed itself. And I couldn't believe it. I told him he was a liar. No way. But as you can see right here, he was right. Yep. Crack case was cracked. Not visible from the outside, not something any amount of seals and gases were ever going to solve. The oil was never going to stop coming until that crack was addressed, because the foundation itself had been compromised. A foundation I was told to beef up during the build, but I made the decision to stay stock. You know why? Because I'm not racing this thing, I said. But that motorcycle, that 147 cubic inch of custom research, development, and craftsmanship is sitting in Georgia's shop right now. Being made right, being restored to exactly what it was designed to be. And guess what, y'all? Look at me. I'm here in Daytona 2026 without it. Walking through Bike Week on foot, surrounded by machines I love, without the one that carries my name on it. And you know what? I'm good. Because what that crack revealed wasn't just a mechanical defect or problem. It revealed the character of the people in my corner. And there are many. The community that showed up to offer assistance and professional advice was overwhelming. But the builder who called to check on me first and then his motor, man, that meant everything. I'm healthy, I'm here, I'm grateful. And guess what, guys? Food for thought before we proceed. 1 Thessalonians 5:18, give thanks in all circumstances. But spend less time worrying about the things you don't have and give thanks for the things that you do. Now, come on, let's take a walk. Go on this journey with me. Let's get into Bike Week.
I'm retired firefighter. So
Okay.
I can't walk my firefighting brother.
Okay.
But I always like seeing the brothers.
I always like seeing the brothers. Give me your tag one more time.
Steeler, the Spring 81, New Zeta, West Virginia University. West Virginia, man. I can run into the bros out here. New Zeta, none great. That's it. New Zeta, none great. All right.
This is why we come. People from all over the world. It's not just about the bikes. It's about the people. Everybody out here speaks the same language. You don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to justify why you spent what you spent. Everybody simply just gets it, right? So I'm walking, I'm taking it in, no agenda. And honestly, it's one of my favorite things about Bike Week. You just move through it. You let it come to you because something always will.
Hey, what's going on, family? Glad and Bear here, back at the Speedway. I already got hooked. I've been here for 2 minutes, and I'm already about to spend money, but I'm going to spend money with one of the best. What's up, Curly? Tell everybody where you are and where you from, man.
What's up, everybody? I'm Curly from Curly's Incorporated in northern Indiana, just outside Chicago. And today, my man right here is stepping up with our brand new product that we just finished making. It's our new Apex Series gas caps for the 23.5 to newer touring models. He opted to go with our new signature crown that we've been known for all them years to make. It's super great. It's a made in America product at my shop. It doesn't get any better than that. It's not none of that China knockoff shit that's all over the internet. You spend all your money on your ride getting it crispy, so you might as well buy the good quality part that we stand behind.
Yes, sir.
If my shit breaks, I get you a new one. If you have issues, we take care of you. That's what it's about, customer service. So what I say is follow my man's YouTube page here, ride safe, and God bless.
And how they get in contact with you if they want to contact you,
Give us a call at 219-364-1545. We have Instagram, Facebook, TikTok is Curly's Incorporated, short Curly's Inc., or www.curlysinc.com.
Yes, sir. There he is, man. That's it. Over and out.
What you're looking at right here is Daytona Helmet C6 Pro. Phenomenal product. Extremely light, extremely quiet. I have this exact helmet. I can't say enough. I had to give him a shout out, right? But Bike Week has a way of surprising you, family. You think you know how your day is going to go. Something happens that stops you completely in your tracks. I looked over and I immediately recognized this guy, Robert Simmons, be the boss of your motorcycle. If you don't know who Robert is, this man is a retired NYPD Highway Patrol Lieutenant who took everything he learned on the streets of New York and dedicated himself to one mission: making riders better, safer, more confident on their own machines. What he teaches is not flashy. It's not about going fast. It's about control of your machine. That slow speed precision that most riders never develop. And that gap is exactly where accidents tend to happen. He calls his community the preloaders. And right here at Bike Week, he's surrounded. People drawn to him like he's giving away something extremely valuable. And guess what? He is. So I walked over. We connected. And what happened next? Nobody planned. Robert just started doing what Robert does. Let's get into it.
What's the fastest I can go? 10 miles? 10. 5. 3.
I'm a snake.
20.
Yo.
10.
The hell about a lot by turning?
That's right. Straight up, no lean.
1 to 0.
0, I can't. I'm not moving at all. 0. 1.
I'm with the one thing. It's the very low.
As fast as you can handle it.
At your skill level.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
But Steve, I don't know.
All the
It
way
makes
back?
sense
3
logical.
miles per hour.
3.
That's the fastest I can go. 3 miles per hour. Because what does the bike always want to do at speed?
Stand
It
up.
wants to stand up and go. It always wants to go straight. So if you're ever making a turn on your bike and you feel yourself fighting it, it's because you're giving a little bit too much clutch. It's trying to go straight, you're fighting it. How do you deal with that? Either pull the clutch a little bit, or just give me a little bit of rear brake. And that's what I'm getting ready to show you. So we've already said you can be going too fast. 3 miles per hour is the fastest. Can you ever be going too slow? No, you can never be going too slow. Have you watched my video?
Oh, these trick
I'm gonna do it here. I'm gonna do it here. You ever seen me bring this bike to like a complete stop while my feet are up?
Yeah.
How fast am I going? 0. So you can never be going too slow, because all I'm doing is, remember, I'm always keeping my throttle loaded. That's preloading and keeping it loaded. I'm keeping it loaded, and I'm dragging that rear brake. So if I stop the bike, I increase the pressure on the brake to make the bike stop. I'm in stage 2 on the clutch. I stay in stage 2. I just vary the pressure on the brake. So when I brake it enough to make it stop. Once I stop, is my balance relevant? Yes. Now the bike's not moving. As soon as I feel a little bit of falling, off the brake, on the brake, off the brake, on the brake. So what I want you to know is me just coming off the brake and on the brake, that little bit of power picking the bike back up. Why? Because I'm still at 2, right? Okay, now, if I go into a lean, that same turn, I'm still locked. Can I ever be going too slow?
Yeah.
Absolutely. But now my speed's important, I'm leaning.
Right.
Can I ever be going too fast? Of course. Of course, because it always wants to go straight. If I'm trying to keep this U-turn, the faster I go, the more it wants to straighten out. And so that's why people that ride these bikes, you see them making turns, they're over the double yellow line, everything's wide. Because when you don't know how to handle these things properly, speed is the answer to everything. Because speed makes you feel better, because as long as the bike is taking care of it, you don't have to be responsible. All right, so what I'm gonna do is, well, if I got space for it, I'm gonna say I do have space for it. This is what I'm talking about. I want people to practice so that when you get out there, your options increase. For most people, squeeze over the press. That's your option when no shit happens. But it's not just about emergency stuff. Sometimes it's just about seeing something, doing something. All right, so straight up, handlebar straight. Stage 2 in the friction zone, leaning, stage 2, come to a stop, stage 2. Everything I do, my clutch is not gonna move. It's gonna vary the pressure on the brake.
That's real stuff there.
Make sure it's in first gear. I'm gonna cover that rear brake right from the start because I got a motorcycle in front of me. So this is the problem. If many people have a small amount of space, this is going to be concerning to them because if they open the clutch, they feel like they're going to hit it. And they are going to hit it if they give too much puff. That's why I'm on that rear brake. So I'm going to open it to 2, rear brake right away.
What you're about to see is years of training, absolute mastery and control of the machine. Look at the speed, control, balance, turning the bike. This is what he was talking about, locking it out. What's the slowest speed you can go? About 3 miles per hour, right? Does a phenomenal job. He's standing straight up, right? But now he's going to go and proceed to lean the bike. And once he decides to lean it, he can really get those circles tight. I'm telling you, man, that training I went through, the days, long days with that machine, those tight circles, you'll be surprised at what your machine can do if you practice. And he does a phenomenal job letting everybody know that you can do it too. Look at that lean. Wow.
Friction brake, clutch, 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 clutch. Boom. Now, let's talk about that stop. Woo! You're the man. How do most people stop their motorcycle?
Speed go down.
Most people stop their motorcycle with a big momentum. Momentum. Well, we talked about it. When does it want to fall the most?
Get it right.
The end of that stuff. I apologize. All right, now, no matter how slow I'm going, give it power, braking, clutch, 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 clutch. Now I pull the clutch in. As the right foot touches the ground, then pull the clutch in. If you pull the clutch in even a little bit too early, you're gonna get that. Because power is the only thing keeping it up.
So as Robert proceeds to back up, watch him pick both of his feet up and just trust the bike and lean it right there to go in that direction. Ultimate control, stop, pause on a dime, head and eyes, looking where he's going to go before he goes. Look how he leans and drops the bike, guys. And change direction immediately, right? That was awesome to see. Haven't done that in a long time. Man, I'm gonna take his class. I think he's coming to Space Coast pretty soon. Watch how he brakes. No front dip, total control. Boom. No front dive at all. That's awesome.
That's a front brake grab. You squeeze the front brake with me, it's 10 push-ups. Wow. Duck walk the bike, it's 10 push-ups every time your feet touch the ground. Your feet are not necessary because power is keeping the bike up. So that's why if I'm right here and I want to move the bike right there, I'm not going to do this. It doesn't make any sense. Plus, I got bad hips. I don't want to be doing this. All I got to do is give power, rear brake. Clutch, clutch, clutch. Little stop, clutch in. I don't care how much you have to move the bike, you don't need to walk it. I thought it got efficient. If you're not walking, you walk the bike. For power, sufficient power is all you need. You just got to get over the fear. That's the only thing, it's the fear.
Before we close, family, I need you to hear this. I am a trained rider, advanced training, the exact slow precision work that you've just watched Robert demonstrate throughout the video. And I can tell you personally that training has saved my life more than once. There are moments where my hands did what they were trained to do far before my brain could even process what was happening. That's not luck, family. That's muscle memory built in the parking lot during practice sessions. Think about this. A surgeon, he or she, they never stop training. A pilot never stops simulating. The police officer never stops qualifying at the range with their firearm. But nobody questions whether it's worth it. So why do we think we can climb on 900-pound machines and convince ourselves that one basic riding course is enough? Get the training. Not for Robert, not for me. Get it for that person at home waiting for you to pull back into that driveway safely. That's why it matters.
All right, man, it's Glad and Bear here. So I want you to tell, I know I probably missed it, but you seem like this is a mission for you, right? You go around.
Passionate.
Hey, listen, I got somebody that learned to ride watching you. Why is it important for people to continue to sharpen their skill and practice on these motorcycles and get additional riding on there? Why is that important?
Well, the main importance is life or death. It could be life or death, but not knowing what you're doing.
Yeah.
If you get on one of these things and you feel like you're not confident, that should be the first sign. But you know, especially with men, it's like, I got this.
Yeah.
I just got to get it moving and then I'm good.
Yeah.
But you still got to stop it, right? Whether it's controlled or it's an old crap moment.
Yeah.
Plus, everything is about knowledge too. So if you ride a motorcycle or you do anything with knowledge, your viewpoint, your vantage point of everything is going to be different.
Right.
You're going to look at things different. You're going to approach things different. People that don't know, you're just hoping everything works out.
100%.
Right? So, and then the other side of that is you're going to just enjoy it more.
Yeah.
You know, who the hell wants to go? This is the only vehicle in existence that your heart rate goes up the slower you go.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I appreciate that, Rob. Good looking out, man.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Yeah, man. Glad.
All right, family, Robert Simmons just reminded you of something very important. This isn't just a hobby, guys. It's life or death out here. The difference between going home and not going home can live in one moment. One slow speed maneuver you never practiced. One situation your hands weren't ready for. Knowledge isn't optional out here. It's armor. Go find Robert. Here's the website. Go find his trainings. Become a preloader, because what he's building in his community isn't just skill. It's survival. And survival leads to more days like this one. And what a day it was. I came into this week with a rough one behind me, y'all. A motorcycle that needed to be made right. A situation could have easily turned into frustration and bitterness, but instead, George, owner of AAC, picked up the phone, stood behind his craft, chose relationship, and got my bike back to exactly what it was designed to be. And then here I am, I'm walking through the speedway, no agenda, and I stumble into curly guys, billet work so precise it stopped me mid-stride. The kind of craftsmanship that reminds you there are people in this community who pour everything into what they have, into what they create. And then there's Robert Simmons right here in the middle of it all, giving everything he has to riders who just want to be better. You see what this day actually was? It wasn't about bikes. It was about people. People who genuinely invested in their craft, in the community, and in the riders who trust them with their machines, their money, and their lives. And that's what this culture is at its core. And I'm grateful to be a part of it. Remember, 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 18, give thanks in all circumstances. This whole week was about that verse, lived out loud. The bike went down, but I'm still standing. And I wouldn't trade this day for anything. Family, listen, man, if you felt this video, if you enjoyed this video, please do me a solid. Like, share, drop a comment, and smash that subscribe button for more content like this. This channel is for those who love and live this motorcycle life. We never stop learning. We never stop building. We never stop gliding to push limits, guys. Remember, 2 wheels down, never drink and ride, and most importantly, get out and get your wind therapy, guys. Glide and Bear, out.